How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome yourselves back to another review on the channel. As you can see today, we have the dream. It is Mr. Kareem Benzema is the man today in the middle. He's going to play as a striker in a 4-2-3-1. I'm going to see what we can get out of it in game. I know it says centre mid right there, but it's just for chemistry, boys. Just for chemistry. But if you do enjoy this review, you know what to do. Bring that hype. Smash that like, and let's hear for 1,000 likes for Kareem Benzema. Now, I know this is quite late. It's been out for a couple of days now, this SBC, but I've had the week from hell, boys. I've been really ill, and Xbox went down on one day. I'm working through it, lads. We'll be back to our normal schedule, our normal routine, our normal sales very soon. Right now, it's a bit difficult, but I'm pushing through. Just give you the content and my opinions upon the cards, which I love doing. I love doing YouTube, and the support of you guys means the world. So once again, if you do enjoy, smash a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and yeah, click that little notification bell if you haven't already, because it notifies you when upload. Basically messes it, well, YouTube messes the upload up. So yeah, lads, click that little notification bell as well. So Benzema, striker in a 4-2-3-1. How did he do? Let's get into the review. So here we go then, lads, and as you can see, there's a record on the right hand side. 6 games played, 4 goals scored and 2 assists. Since then, he's actually played 11 games in total, I do believe, and his record, it's not too great, it's not too bad. You'll see that in just a second. However, when it comes to price, it's 115k on the Xbox and roughly the same on the PlayStation. I think it's a little bit more on the Xbox, like 119, and it's about 113 on the PlayStation. So give or take, 5k is roughly in the proximity of 115. Now, he's got great trades from the 4-star skills to the 4-star weak words, and that's great. That's great. It's fantastic for the card, especially with the strength that he possesses. 91, you'll see his in-game stats in just a second. But the main worry for me there is not his height or anything like that. 6'1's great. It's the medium and low work rates, and I didn't know he had medium and low work rates. I used them for about 3-4 games, and I started saying, he's not moving, he's not doing this, he's not doing that, he's not getting involved in the play. And then, well, you would have seen this on stream if you're watching it on stream. I went to have a look at his work rates, and I seen medium and low, and I was like, yep, bingo, that explains everything. Whereas his stats, they look sensational. I mean, in the oranges, balance, I mean, the balance does affect his dribbling, and it will be a figure and an issue within the game for Kareem Benzema. Long passes in the 62 for a striker, it doesn't really matter on that occasion. Jumping 80, he's 6'1", again, it doesn't really matter, and his aggression 74. The rest are literally idyllic. The pace is balanced, 84 acceleration, 84 sprint speed, not too shabby in the side. He's got 95 attacking positioning. It's just a shame because his movement, he just doesn't get into that position initially because his movement is that bad in game. He's got 87 finishing. He's a supreme finisher on this game. And as you can see, his record in his full flow as of right now, me doing this review, 11 games played, 6 goals scored, and 5 assists. So that is, yeah, 11 goal contributions over the course of 11 games, all in Division 1. I've got to say, he does his bit. He does his bit. He plays up striker by himself in a 4-2-3-1, and his holder play is fantastic. And it's down to a couple of things. One being the strength. He's very strong in this game. 91 strength. He's up at body control. He's very good, and he can shield it at will and bring others in the game very easily. I see Benz on the last man here. He kind of does get shrugged off, but he keeps hold of the ball with his great strength and scores at the end of the run. So when it comes to strength, that adds to his sort of play, like I did say. Also, he's 6'1" kind of frame. He can win the ball in the air, he can head it down. His short pass is fantastic, which is 92. So what he can do is play with his back to goal. Basically plays the target man. And that's how I would suggest that you do use this card, because he's great at doing that. And his sort of play is fantastic from taking down in the chest, playing someone in behind the defense, playing it back to the midfield with 92 short passing. Turning, going on like a 4-star skill rampage with his 4-star skill moves. Lacroquetza could be very OP with this card as he turns and he blasts it in at the near post. Yeah, his agility isn't that great, man. You just got to watch that on the dribbling. His agility isn't that great. 84, and his bounce is 67. When it comes to strength, sensational. When it comes to other play, it adds to that. And short passing again, I've explained why. That adds to his like great older play. Finishing wise, he's outstanding, but he doesn't get into position enough to score the goals due to his lack of movements, which I will criticise at great lengths in this review. The medium and low work rate simply is not good enough. The instructions in game, it didn't seem to override it. I had to stay forwards and get behind on the guards. He didn't do that. He stayed forwards, don't get me wrong, but getting behind, he didn't move. How can he get in behind if he's not moving? I don't understand, and it drove me crazy. That's probably why he did get a lack of goals, but when he did get the chance, normally, he's very assured in his shots. He's got a great shot on him. He's got 91 shot power. Long shots outside the area, 84. Could be a little bit better. He's basically an inbox poacher on this game, and he's finishing his 87 with composure also of 87. A very good supreme finisher on this game. Given the chance, he normally will score. The shot power adds to that. I mean, the shot power is crazy, 91. Of course, I could put something to boost that up, the shot power, but you guys in the stream said engine would be the best in this card, and to boost the balance to 77, which doesn't seem too bad, was a great idea at the time. And the pace, of course, the boost that up, and the dribbling in general, but honestly, I see no benefit from any of those whatsoever. I really didn't, and it was disappointing. It really was disappointing. His first touch, I've got to give a side note to that. Incredible, 94 ball control. He can trap anything coming at him at 252 miles an hour. He is sensational at doing that. And also the 4-star, the combo, basically. The 4-star skill move set. Lacra gets OP, stop and turn OP, especially with his strength. And the 4-star weak foot, he can go on his left just as well as he can go on his right in terms of shooting that goal. Now, this is where the cons come into play. Now, dribbling isn't amongst the pros, simply because, I don't know, man, he seems slow on the dribble, and I don't know what it is. It could be acceleration 84, which, like I said, it's well balanced. It's not a pro, but it is well balanced. It's not exactly like 66 and 66, is it? But I think it's a balance. 67, it does wreck the card in dribbling quick and being kind of very evasive and stuff like that. He's very bullish. He's bullish in game. He runs into opponents. He tries to win it back that way. And it just doesn't work all the time. It really doesn't. Due to his lack of dribbling via the balance line. He's got 67. So balance is a corner. And the movements. Jesus Christ. I've never seen anyone with bad movement on the game as much as Karim Benzema. I'm not too sure who else is medium alone. Maybe it's like Zlatan Ibrahimovic or someone. But Benzema, he's the tip of the iceberg. He doesn't move. He's just there, static all the time. You're pressing the manual to run in behind. It's like, oh, do I have to? It's very frustrating, lads. It's very frustrating. You want your strikers to be switched on, basically. You want them to be making the right runs at the right time and not stand still marked. And Karim Benzema, see for yourself, lads. If you've got this card, you got any version of Karim Benzema, that possibly could be an issue. Like I did say, I didn't know about his work rates until I noticed in game he wasn't really doing much, and he wasn't moving for the ball. He wasn't moving in space. He wasn't intelligent, and yeah, then I looked at his work rates, and I think that does explain it. So, cons, balance, movement, the pros, the strength, the hold of play, the short passing, 4-star combo, got to add that into there. The finishing, the shot power, and the first touch. And I've got to see his heading as well. He's good in the air, he will get involved, and he will score headers. So let's get into the overall rating with Karim the Dream Benzema. You've got to remember, there is 2 days left of this SBC, I do believe so anyways. That's what I've been told, because I've completed the SBC. I can't go back and check if how long it's going to expire till. I think there's 2 days left on the SBC, so it's still time for me to kind of push my opinion across to you guys. And what I want to hear from you today is in the comment section below, what did you think of Benzema? Because I didn't get him out that night, so I didn't get him out the following night. Don't even think I got him out the following night, because honestly I've been really ill this week. And Xbox, it didn't help. It really did not help. Yeah, what did you think of him? Comment section below is the place to be, so let me know what you did think of him. Or join the Discord. I think I tweeted out earlier on. Join the Discord and let me know your teams and what you do think of the players. So in terms of Karim the Dream Benzema, I'm going to kind of compare him to one player, and that's the player I was using alongside him today in stream. Jackson Martinez. Martinez is better in my opinion. So Karim the Dream Benzema will get the overall rating of an 8.9, which is a good rating. It's not a sensational rating, especially for 90 rated SBC cards. It's not good enough. It's not good enough, and you've got to keep in mind, various kind of sources have come to me and said Benzema could get a team of the season. Benzema could get a team of the season. I don't watch La Liga too often, so I'm not too sure what Benzema's doing in La Liga, but he's got a chance at team of the season apparently. So just keep that in mind if you're going to do this SBC. It could be just not worth it, because if he gets a team of the season, say 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks, it renders this card literally pointless, and you just got to keep that in mind when you do an SBC. So overall rating 8.9, value coin 7.2. I do believe for this SBC of Karim Benzema, I don't believe you get any packs. I think it was literally the one. I think it was an 85 rated a squad for Benzema, wasn't it? Or you need like a Real Madrid player or something. I think I did like Casemiro and stuff. I literally think there's no packs back in return for this card in Benzema. So value 7.2, and that incorporates everything I did say about the card. In terms of the enjoyment rating, he's getting a flat 8 because, like I said, he wasn't moving into positions to get him on the board to enjoy the cards. He really wasn't doing that. And I've got to criticise him right there. 8.0 in terms of enjoyment rating. Benyetta's more fun, the Griezmann's more fun. There's so many players in La Liga and France that are a lot more fun than this card. You'll seek a lot of enjoyment out of those. In terms of FUT Champs readiness, I'm going to say sub, but I'm between sub and no FUT Champs, basically. Starter, he would be good in a basic team in FUT Champions. As a sub, I don't know what impact he's going to have off the bench. I mean, you've got like Zlatan Ibrahimovic coming off the bench if you've done his SBC flashback version, or even the centre-back version. He's probably going to be more impactful than this Karim Benzema. And, yeah, I'm just not, I'm on the fence right there. I'm saying sub right now, but even that, I'm going against starter and sub and probably just saying no to the FUT Champions altogether. In terms of the other rating, he's getting 6.2 in total, 1.0 in terms of enjoyment, 0.8 in terms of value, which I have explained already. Ability 1.4, it is there with the cards, he's not on the ball enough and he's not experienced the ball enough due to the movement hindering him massively. Consistency 1.5 and effectiveness also 1.5. His hold of play is something to die for. As you can see on the right hand side, keeper will be the hold of play, the key corner will be the movements. I've got to stress that over and over again because it is shockingly bad. In terms of the rating per position with an engine chem style, goes to a 95 rated cam center forward, right forward, left forward, and a 92 rated striker, which is incredible for this card. And when it comes down to links and similar players, well, we'll go through the similar players first. Similar players, Kluivert, Arnautovic, and Dennis Bergkamp. I'd argue many of them are better than this card as well. And in terms of the perfect links, Rafa Varane is the perfect link. I think Zidane is also at Real Madrid, but he's a goalkeeper silver, so I don't see the link needed right there. Varane is the perfect one if you drop Benzema back to CM like I did. In terms of the strong links, you got any Real Madrid player, Gareth Bale for example, any Frenchman within that league. I would say Kondogbia, but now he's is it Central Coast of Africa? Central Coast. Is it Central Coast a thing? I don't know. He's changed his nationality, basically, Kondogbia. So Griezmann would be the perfect one, and any French icon, Laurent Blanc, for example, would also be a strong link. In terms of weak links, Mbappe has to be the best weak link out there for any Frenchman that isn't in Ligue 1. And when it comes down to the best, someone was asking me in the last review what this actually means, the 1 to 5 on the left and the 1 to 5 on the right. On the left is the rating per position. I would give them, in my opinion, in terms of leagues. So in terms of La Liga, Messi leads the way in terms of the position, like a striker, for example, in that position. So Messi leads the way, Bale comes into Griezmann, Suarez, Ben Yedder, Benzema doesn't even come in the top 5. And when it comes to Frenchmen, again, Benzema doesn't come in the top 5. Thierry Henry leads the way, Mbappe, Griezmann, Ben Yedder, and Anthony Martial. I reckon it's better than this card. So anyways, guys, hope you have enjoyed this review today. If you're doing the SBC, let me know if you're going to do it. If you've already done it, let me know your thoughts on the card. And lads, I hope I do get better sooner. So I just couldn't feel myself, man, and just have fun. I just want to not feel like shaky and everything like that. I don't know what's going on right now. I came off a few medications. Cold turkey. Never do that, boys. Never do that. Always go to your GP or seek advice and come off them naturally and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll get sorted out very soon. I've started going to doctors and stuff today, so I'm going to get sorted out like this week. I'm going to get back on the grinds, and lads, I can't wait for it. So if you are enjoying the content, 2 reviews in 2 days, Jesus Christ, it's a world record, lads. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and as always, I will catch you all next time.